Check, check, check. Can y'all hear me out there? Y'all hear me? I'm trying to work something out here. For some reason, this ain't working. My headphones not working for some reason. I'm gonna change to the other side. I'm gonna change to the other side. Let's see if we're gonna work over here. Let's see if we're gonna work over there. Let's see what's gonna go on. But I got something real good for you, okay? But I'm gonna tell you what this entails is really, really disturbing. Some of y'all might not like it, and some of y'all might not care. But when it comes down to the program that is going on in this world, I'm trying to find something I can find my other plug. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Respect to Serena Williams. I'm trying to find my other plug that I got. Trying to find it. Oh, that's not it. Then again, I'm trying to find it. I don't know what I did with it. But I tell you this much. It is crazy how some people don't care about the kids. It's crazy how some people do not care about the kids. I tell you that. The kids is the one that usually goes down, right? The kids are the one that usually goes down. So I'm gonna play a little bit for you. I'm gonna play a little bit for you right quick. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Tell me if y'all can hear it or not. Carnell Alexander is a wanted man tonight. The state of Michigan is demanding he pay thousands of dollars or go to prison. And it's all because of a child support case that has spiraled out of control. And as 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell reports, it's a case with a bizarre twist because everybody agrees the kid is not his. I feel like I'm standing in front of a brick wall with nowhere to go. Carnell Alexander is forever haunted by the big news he got in 1991 during a traffic stop in Detroit. You're a deadbeat dad, the cop said. You're a wanted man. You're coming with me. I knew I didn't have a child, so I was kind of blown back. Blown back and locked up. Carnell was arrested for failing to pay almost $70,000 in child support. Pay up. It was the first. We're telling them in court that it was not my child. He told me it was too late to get a DNA. But he did anyway, and the test proved Carnell was not the dad. Still, a judge was unmoved. She told me that regardless of the fact of what the DNA say, because I didn't contact her 24 years ago, it's going to stick. Case closed. I got to pay for the baby. What the court focused on was this. Records show Carnell ignored a court order of the paternity case in the late 1980s. Action News pieced that chain of events together. Here's what we found. The state then sent a process server to Carnell's dad's house in Highland Park. The process server was supposed to deliver to Carnell this summons. The process server then signed this summons saying that Carnell was delivered it, but refused to sign it. I wasn't there, so I couldn't refuse to sign. Indeed, records show Carnell had been arrested as a young man and was locked up when the process server came to the house. I had no knowledge that I had a child support case pending against me. As for why there was a case at all, someone had put Carnell's name on an application for welfare benefits. An ex who was in a jam when her baby was born.
I had to turn to welfare to get assistance, to take care of them, and I had to put him down as the father. That was the only way I can get assistance.
While she doesn't want to show her face, this woman is now fighting to help Carnell.
Everything is my fault that I put him through.
Do you think that he should have to pay this money?
No, he shouldn't have to pay it at all. I want everything to go away for him so he can go on with his life.
We still know it's not my child. Let's do what we need to do, what's right.
A few months ago, a judge did erase the debt that Carnell owed that mom of the kid that's not his, but not the debt owed to the state, $30,000 for welfare benefits paid over the years. He says he's going to keep fighting until all of the debt is erased. Kim Russell, 7 Action News. I got a question. What do y'all think about that? Respect to Simply Deep 1985, respect to Denise. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Not only did she do it to that man, she did it to that child. The processor who supposed to serve him that paper
witness said that he didn't want it. But how can he receive it when he was locked up? How can he receive it when he was locked up? Right? And she goes down to get benefits. By default, she says he's the father. By default, she gets benefits. Then he wound up owing $30,000 back child support. And I'm trying to process this right here, right? I'm trying to process it. How do you? But the process together, we both know that. Oh, I ain't finished. I'm not finished with it yet, Denise. Just wait. And this man was locked up. To get benefits, she had to say a man's name. And she said his name. And remind you that man was her ex. Okay. Let's continue. Hey, people say I be doing crazy stuff, right? That was in October 2014. Okay. And we're going to talk about this. All right, let's go to January.
New 5 cheese mac and cheese.
I'm going to play it. Oh, they said they couldn't get it, but too late to get a DNA test. Here we go.
Ordering a Detroit man to pay child support for a kid that everybody agrees isn't his.
As 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell tells us, the court has...
Hold on. That's the wrong one. Oh, yeah, that was the right one. My bad, fam. Respect, Tony.
Ordering a Detroit man to pay child support for a kid that everybody agrees isn't his.
As 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell tells us, the court has made him a wanted man until he pays up.
When I exposed this story, I thought someone, a friend of the court, would fix a clear injustice. Instead, a warrant has now been issued for Carnell Alexander's arrest. For him, it's deja vu. In 1991, during a traffic stop, Carnell Alexander got a shock. Police arrested him.
Hold on. I don't know why they keep playing that one. Oh, let's see what 2023 says. Okay.
Stories here in Detroit.
This is one of them.
Imagine being told to pay child support for a kid that is not yours or go to jail. That was the order the state handed down to a Detroit man.
So today, he turned himself in, but here's what happened when 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell went with him to court.
Carnell Alexander walked into the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice knowing in moments he could lose his freedom.
I stayed up all night, couldn't sleep, thinking about it.
Carnell is a wanted man because he refuses to do what the state orders and pay child support for a child that DNA tests prove isn't his. A child he doesn't even know.
I haven't even had a chance to really speak to him, except for one time when we took the DNA test.
Nonetheless, right now, under the law, he's a deadbeat dad. Today, he turned himself into the judge as ordered.
Scared, because I've been before this judge before.
But this time, he had attorney Cherika Harris, who volunteered to help after seeing his story on 7 Action News. The judge said he will not go to jail for today.
Thank you. Thank Ms. Harris. And hope that we can resolve this soon.
I'm just trying to help him with his future.
Though the threat of jail is on hold, it is not over. Carnell Alexander still owes more than $30,000 to the state for a child that's not his because the mom wrote his name down because she needed to name someone in order to get welfare benefits.
And I had to put him down as the father. That was the only way I can get the system.
Now,
I'm almost homeless. I'm almost in jail. I'm out of work. My money is being threatened to be taken.
Carnell isn't just worried about how this is impacting him. He says the law needs to be changed. So when this happens, as it often does, other men don't become dad by default.
We can be defaulted into being a father of a child that is not ours. I don't understand that law, but it is a law in place.
In Detroit, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Yeah, you would think that mother would have to pay that money back instead of him. It's not the father's child.
What y'all think about that? Respect, Tony. She said out of her own mouth she had to write a man's name down, right? That's what she said. She said she had to write a man's name down cause to get benefits. See, that not only hurt him. That not only hurt him, it hurts the child. See, I'm gonna play something else. Let's see. I don't know how the law changed up there yet, but hold on. I'm gonna let y'all listen to something else. Yes, this is in Detroit. Okay.
Let her get the man she laid down with to pay for. He goes free. I never even slept with her.
It's happening to men across Michigan. They are being forced to pay child support as dads by default.
Doesn't matter. If the men can prove the children are not theirs, Michigan law makes them pay anyway.
But tonight, 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell tells us that may be about to change.
Most people think you either have to adopt or conceive a baby to become legally responsible for a child. Under Michigan law, that is simply not how it works.
I was the father by default.
These 4 men came to the 7 Action News studios to raise awareness. You can become dad by default. There are a couple ways it happens. Pastor Edward Mapp says his previous wife had 3 children. He loved them as his own. Then he realized 2 of them were not biologically his. He must have been so heartbroken.
Damn, it was a hurting thing. I don't even really want to talk about it because it brings tears to my eyes. Sorry for getting teary-eyed.
Pastor Mack says the betrayal led to divorce. He was shocked when the judge told him because he was married, he became dad by default. He had to pay support for another man's children.
Let her pay for him. Let her get the man she laid down with to pay for him. He goes free. I never even slept with her. I got a lawsuit when I was young, and she basically just said, that's the money I'm going to get. And she got it.
Reginald Whitlow, Anthony Sims, and Carnell Alexander have similar stories. They say women named them out of nowhere. In 2014, 7 Action News told Carnell's story and found the mother. She said she was told in order to get welfare benefits, she needed to name a father. She knew he wasn't the dad, but wrote down his name anyway.
Everything is my fault that I put him through.
Do you think that he should have to pay this money?
No, he shouldn't have to pay it at all.
Then these men missed paternity hearings because they were either sick or did not receive notice. Carnell had proof. He was in prison when a process server claimed he was served at a house in Highland Park. When they didn't show up at court, a judge ruled them dads by default. They then missed their chance to challenge it with DNA evidence by the court deadline because they couldn't find the women and children.
They wouldn't give me her address because it was confidential.
These men all eventually got DNA tests backing their stories. Too late.
Oftentimes, it doesn't make a difference.
Representative Jim Runstead says those DNA tests should make a difference. The Republican from White Lake says he heard the story of Carnell Alexander on 7 Action News and decided to take action. He says this year, he hopes to pass legislation that would protect men from being forced to pay for another man's children. Plus, women and process servers who lie should face stiff legal consequences.
This was wrong. Deceiving and lying and obligating people who are not supposed to be obligated to pay bills is wrong.
These men don't just want the law changed to protect others. They want compensation.
I'm getting garnished. I'm getting thrown in jail. I'm getting felony charges. You have taken our lives. Change that law.
Representative Runstead says he has written 5 draft bills that aim to prevent such fraud, protecting both men and children. He says he plans to introduce them within the next month. Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
So what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? I'm not bashing women. But wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. See, that tells me that them women put down the man's name because they knew their name, and that them men was better off. Now tell me if I'm wrong about this. I'm asking women in the chat. Should them women, how in the world do them women get away with it? How do them women that does that get away with it? Explain that to me. Explain to me how the women get away with it. What's up together? Explain to me how the women get. Explain to me how women like that get away with it.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah, that's heavy, ain't it?
Hi, everybody in the chat. Hi, my friend Tony. That's my buddy right there. What's up, Tony? Mr. Sanchez. What it do? Hi, Denise. Yeah, and everybody else that I can't see. How you guys doing? That is really sad that a man has to pay. And I'm gonna tell you something about welfare, because I used to have to take people to go get signed up for welfare. She did not have to put a name. That's a lie. You can say that you had a one-night stand or you don't know who the father is, and they still have to give you aid for the child. So that's a bunch of malarkey.
Hey, Miss Chicago. But I'm telling you, she knew who the father was.
Hi, Miss Chicago. She should have put his name down then.
See, women like that go with the better option. Go with the better option. Not only do the man
like you said, and I'm gonna agree with you on this every given time, and I don't care who get mad. As soon as that baby slide out of the garage, they need to be doing a DNA test. Period.
Yeah. Not only does it hurt the man, you know who else it hurts?
The child.
The child. Because the child want to know who the father is.
Right. And then on top of that, let's say a child gets in an accident and needs blood, and you done told this man he's the father, and then you got to turn around and find the father so that this child can prayerfully survive from a transfusion. I mean, this speaks to everything that has been going on with these women being loosey-gooseys. What's up, Tony?
Yeah, you're right. And I know, look here, I already know I'm making somebody mad. I don't give a you know what. Cause I'm like this right here. You know that where Tony go?
He's frozen, so I think he dropped down to fix himself.
Yeah. I'm like this right here. If you know that man, see, that's why I get on some of these women. You know that man is no good, and this man right here that gonna be there for you, he got it all, and good to you. You pass him on by to go with that hard head that don't have no ambition, don't have no intention to stand with you. You know he's gonna walk away from you and get knocked up. And that last piece I played, the first guy that spoke, he married to his wife, 3 kids. Turned out 2 kids wasn't his.
Oh, wow.
And guess what? This is Detroit. And guess what?
So let me ask you a question. Was he married to her before the kids were born, or wow?
Before
they got married. He was married. She had those kids before they got married.
After.
Oh, after they got married. So during their marriage, so that means legally he's responsible because he is the husband.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think that's right either.
No, it's never right. It's never right. I would make her take a DNA test. Once I found out if it's the truth, I would let her go. She'd be gone. She wouldn't get no alimony. She wouldn't get no spousal support, because that's what they're doing now. When you divorce and you cheat, you get nothing.
Yeah. And then he divorced her, but still ordered to pay that child support for the other 2 kids that are here. And
all he got to do is get a lawyer.
I think.
No, he could get a lawyer. Let me tell you why. There was a television show, and the guy, they found out he wasn't the father. It was on Maury Povich, as a matter of fact. And the guy was crying, and he was like, she's raking the money. this, that, and the other. I can't do this. So they did a DNA test. He said, I did a DNA test in my state. And he said, I found out that the baby is not mine. Maury Povich had a friend to come on the show, and they got a copy of his DNA test to show that he was not the father. Maury Povich's friend is a lawyer. Because he was a lawyer, he was able to contact the people in the state. And he told the guy, you will no longer have to pay child support. And not only that, on top of that, the lawyer made it so she has to pay him back all his money. And if you pay for a private lawyer, you can. But if you don't have a private lawyer, they're going to tell you whatever they want to tell you.
Yeah. And and you know, on my show, I said, know your laws in your state. And I've been saying that
all the time.
And this not fun and game.
No, it's not.
Because I'm going to say that women know who they baby.
Tony, come back up.
Come on back up, Tony. He probably had a little trouble with the device. Women know who they already know they the mother of that child, right? You play with a man's emotion. You play with the man's money. You play with the man's freedom. And for that first story, I played, he is no longer on child support. He no longer had to pay the state. So he is free and clear. He's free and clear.
That's good.
And that woman lawyer, she did a doggone good job.
See, it's sad. It's a lot of men out here that are in relationships, married, and I had to tell one of my friends, like actually two people, and I just felt this so strong in my heart. And me and this gentleman, we were friends for years. We were best friends. Wherever you saw him, you saw me. And it was to the point where people thought that we was like married or something, but we were just best friends. And I told him, I said, that's not your baby. I said, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but this is not your baby. I said, it has nothing to do with her. I don't even really know her. And he got mad and he stopped being my friend after 18 years. And come to find out, he was looking for me, but I had moved out of state. Come to find out, my gut feeling, that was not his baby. She was telling another guy in a city by Las Vegas that he was the dad, and she was telling, how you doing, Tony? She was telling two different men that they were the dad. And we lost we never regained our friendship again after that. And he was like, man, I messed up a real good friendship listening to her. I said, I tried to tell you that wasn't your baby. That little baby looked like a Martian. Y'all ain't got no Martians in your family. What's up, Ren Rock?
But I'm telling you this right here. The bottom line, I look at it like this right here. He's free and clear. The laws need to be changed. And all the laws favor the women. Can we all agree on that? It all favor all the women.
It depends.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, it depends.
It depends.
Yeah. But I'm going to say this for clarity right here. I'm saying this for clarity. If the shoe fits and you mad,
put it on. Put it on. Just put it on. Just go and put it on. Cinderella.
And tie the strings up so they don't slip off.
Hey.
Yeah, go on, Cinderella. Put them on.
But hold on, Tony. I'm gonna say this other part. Now, if the shoe don't fit, why the way you gonna try to put on a size 3 size smaller on your foot if the shoe don't fit?
Because they want to say I just tried it on.
They ain't gonna get it on. Because I'm like this right here. You know, two people I actually blame for this right here. The two people I actually blame for these scenarios that be going on. The idiotic men that go with it because the woman said the child's yours, or you gonna go with the flow?
What? Let me be a devil's advocate for that right quick, because when you say these idiot men, see, a lot of these guys be I'm gonna say extremely excited to be thought as or hoping to become a father. A lot of them is that misinformation that's been passed down to them from misinformed men in their life, who make it a pat on the back or a trophy to be a man. I mean, we're becoming a man while you still a kid your damn self. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these young guys be so excited about becoming fathers that they don't even think about the aspect of maybe this girl is pulling the wool over my eyes, you know, until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So just to stand in as an advocate for those guys who, you know, are excited about becoming first-time fathers and don't, you know, dig into the trauma about maybe this female is just pulling the wool over my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So we can't say all men. We can't say all men because, you know.
Now, guess what, Tony? I stick with my first thought. Idiot men.
Okay, well.
Because I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I'm gonna tell you why I said that, Tony.
I'm just trying to keep the peace.
Yeah, no, I ain't trying to keep the peace. I ain't trying to keep the peace. I call it like I said.
The show y'all trying to keep the peace. I'm gonna fire this up off camera.
hey, you knew. Hey, together, you knew I was coming with that dude. You knew I already knew it.
I knew it.
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say.
I'm tell you why I said that, right?
Why you say it?
See, they get with some of these young men, the older men, the middle-aged men get with some of these women, right?
Right.
They know these women been around.
Right.
They know these women been with somebody else. And she all of a sudden she pregnant. She tells you, I'm pregnant. It's yours. And you believe it.
I can see what you're saying. I can see that because I look at that show, Laura Lake, and I hear that a lot. A guy will say, yeah, you know, she got a male friend, or it's her cousin, or blase whoop whoop, or some dude, this, that, and the third, and she told me I was the daddy, and she ended up telling him he was the dad. So I get what you're saying, and I get what Tony's saying too. You do have to give those men credit that are first-time dads that want to be a dad and believe these women that they are the father. So you have to give them a pass because they could be working their butt off and not knowing she up there bopping up and down the boulevard.
Right. That's the for the majority of them guys. You know what I'm saying? So you know, that's why I try to give a little leeway to them, man. You know, cause I was caught up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
See, I'm gonna give him a little leeway.
Okay, just a little bit. I'm just saying, you know, I ain't saying that they completely, you know, exonerated, but give them a little leeway. You know, the excitement of being a dad. You know how it was when we was told we was becoming fathers. You know what I'm saying? It's an excitement in there, but it's also an apprehension and a fear too. Like, wait a minute.
And see, I'm telling y'all.
Start counting them months and shit. Then, you know what I'm saying?
I'm telling y'all a story right quick. My ex, she told me she was pregnant, right?
Right.
You know, I was excited, but you know what also was going through my head?
Come on.
Is I'm the pappy?
Yeah, and Dana. You know who Dana is, though? DNA. What's up, bro?
Come on, you know you was laying pipe like a plumber and gonna sit up here and act like that.
Don't do that to me, D. While I'm trying to take an inhale.
But nobody I said that.
Yeah.
I wasn't taking no chance. I wasn't taking no chance. The wide open.
See?
See.
Wait, see, D Truth, you know what?
Well, I would take no
D
chance.
Truth, the type of man he need his woman handcuffed to him, so he'll not.
I know she ain't been nowhere.
he need a tracking device on her kitty cat.
No,
He got a low jack on the cat. He got a low jack on the kitty.
I'm gonna tell you why I said that.
Oh Lord.
The first time I met her, right?
Right.
I hit.
Oh damn.
So now you see why I said that, right?
Pimping, pimping, and Momo pimping.
Wow.
Now you
Pimping ain't easy. Pimping ain't easy.
Hey, Gather, Tony, and Chat. Now you see why I said what I said.
Nah, see, I get.
Don't see what you said. No, I still don't get it.
You don't get it? Back it up.
He busted wide open. Hey, no, let me stop.
Think about it.
You find it for baby.
Look, if I hit the first time I met her, what you think she probably did with somebody else?
That don't necessarily mean that. That don't necessarily. I know somebody that hit the first time and they've been with that person ever since.
So one night stands is that considered like being caught up in a trap? If you do a one night stands and then all of a sudden the person knocked up.
Well, she didn't get pregnant though. That's what I'm saying. She did it when she first met him. It was just they was on the phone talking and they got together and the chemistry and it was on and cracking and they've been together ever since.
And they ain't never did wild thing or nothing.
She never did it she never did that with anybody else. That when I first heard that, I said, "Girl, what?" She was like, "I don't know. It was just something about her." He was like, "I don't know. It was just something about her." And he been with her and exclusively, both of them just been them together. They haven't stepped out and did nothing on each other. They just, it just happened.
Yeah. See, that's divine intervention right there.
And my mother married my dad after meeting. She married him a week after meeting him, and they've been married ever since I was a kid.
Dang. But back to that, let's see, men, I'm looking at this right here. Men, stop going to try to go in any old thing they're walking. You won't get caught up. But see,
look, deep truth. Okay, let's say this. Let's say you meet a girl and you've been talking to her on the phone and she ain't had none in like, let's say a whole year. And she get with you and she let that steam off the first time y'all meet. And she tell you, "I'm so sorry, I haven't had none." And you can tell when you dibbling, dabbling, you like, dang, this like trying to go through a forest. And you can tell she ain't been active with nobody. And she be like, "I'm sorry, I just had to get that one off." And the next time, if you stay around, she make you wait longer, but she just had to get that one off. How would you feel, Tony?
I'm gonna wait it off. See, I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I know that she was honest with me from the get-go. Oh, come on now, man. I can wait for that next go round because that next go round is gonna be woo-wee. Yes, Lord. Right. Yes, Lord.
And it be some of them situations where women be like, they don't want to just sleep with anybody because they don't want to be, and they figure out, I done talked to this guy, I done got to know him a little bit, and you get in that bed with her, and it's like, you could tell without a shadow of a doubt that this woman has not been touched, and she like, I just need to get that off. I'm so sorry. So that's a difference. That's a difference in you, other than you getting with one, and then you have to have a rope tied onto the damn doorpost.
Right. But I'm gonna say this right here. See, a man and a woman.
I most hated.
Man and a woman, right? And yeah, woman they had done a long time, right? And she had to get it off, and let's just say, yeah, y'all hit it off right there. You ain't gonna be able to get rid of it anyway.
Yeah, you will.
No, you won't.
If your stroke game is terrible, goodbye. I wasted my time, and I'll cuss you out on the way out while I'm slamming the door.
Right, you gotta have a decent stroke game because together telling you right, man. A woman will definitely say, "Hey, okay, look, I got that itch off, but no, I ain't coming back from the round 2, cause nigga, you don't know what's happening." I thought you was the one, and you was a phony.
Hey, well, I'm tell you this right here. I'm tell reverse that. A man ain't gonna come back and a woman just laying there. You see what I'm saying? So it goes both ways.
I mean, it goes both ways. It goes both ways.
You know, damn.
Nobody want to be in the bed with a dead fish.
Right.
Hey, you know something?
Hey, Monique, what's happening? Monique in the building, baby. Yeah, if I'm putting the motion in, you ain't giving me no response. I ain't finna check back with you neither. You know what I'm saying?
If you can't move, just act like you dancing on the dance floor.
I'm telling you.
I want to say this right here. but they're also trifling.
Yes.
And no good.
Yes, women.
Hold up. Women. That's some. I can't call men trifling. There's some deadbeat out there. No good men out there.
What shit? You can call me trifling. I know some trifling ass niggas.
Yeah.
Just ruthless trifling. I'm
gonna tell you why I said that. That woman. This is about 7, 8 years ago when this happened. She was trifling.
Man, please.
She was trifling.
Right now. That's so trifling, man. They don't give a fuck about nothing and nobody. Trifling.
Yeah. I'm telling you, she was so doggone trifling. The man locked up. What about that processor server? What about him? Or her? Whoever, him or her.
The one that said that he didn't want to take it?
Yeah.
You know what? That was cold. Now, if he would have been like, I went to the jailhouse and he didn't want to take it, I can understand that. But if I was that guy and if he was in the jailhouse, he could have got a lawyer in the jail to fight that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd have been all in the law library myself. I'd have been putting in them writs, talking about, hey, dig, hold them up. No. You know, see, like I say, it's going back to brothers being naive and wishful thinking and shit, you know, hoping and wishing, you know, instead of just doing their due diligence and say, look, all that sound wonderful, but let's go together. We finna get this checked out right now. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with you wanting to be sure and clear. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And if a woman get offended about that, then you knew, or you should assume that it's some shady shit going on with her.
See, this is how I feel about this right here. If the man of been paying child support, they come find out he's not the dad, but he's signed the birth certificate, he should be able to get his name out the birth certificate. She should be able to pay that money back to him or pay it back to the state, whatever. He should be. After been found free and clear. Guess what?
What?
It should be nothing else saying. Either she go to jail or she pay the money back.
No, what I think should happen is that if they declare him not being the father, the government should force her to find the father. Once they secure who the father is, then the father should be liable to pay that man back because you are the father.
See, and thing is,
let's take it one step further. Together, not the government not make her liable. The government themselves become liable to find that father. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, in essence, with all of that happening, it's messing up the economy in a way that people don't really want to look at. You know what I'm saying? Because if you taking money from one place where it ain't really supposed to be and putting it someplace else that you know it ain't supposed to be there, then that's gonna make an unbalance in the budget and the economy. You feel what I'm saying? So government should, when shit like that happen, the government should step in control right then and there. Hold up, we finna find this dude who fathered this child, because the taxpayer's gonna wind up paying for it in the long run. You know what I'm saying? It all comes from the taxpayer on the taxes and everything, you know. So
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So if the government will go on and take care of that business from the get-go instead of passing the buck, you know what I'm saying? Then a lot of stuff will be corrected, you know. But they loophole is this: there's no excuse for being ignorant to the law.
That's true. But they have it out here in California. Like, say for instance, I tell the government, "Oh, Tony's the father," and they call you and you say, "I'm not the father," they're going to give you a free DNA test. And if they find out that you are the father, you have to pay for that DNA test. But if you're not the father, they're not going to come after you. They're going to tell her, you need to tell us what went down. Now, you can say you had a one-night stand and you don't remember who the father is. That's cool and dandy, but they don't want you out here putting somebody on child support that's not the father, because it's a long process. The only way you can get off, honestly, is if you pay for a lawyer. You have to pay for your own personal lawyer. And if you got money to go out there and buy you cars and gold chains and all these nice expensive $2,000, $3,000 suits and clothes, then you could take that same money and you could go secure yourself a lawyer, give them the paperwork. They will take care of the DNA. They will make sure that everything is fine. Once it's established you're not the dad, then they have paperwork that they sign and papers that you have to sign to pull you off of that. You shouldn't have to be responsible for somebody. That's why a lot of these people go to these paternity court TV shows, because they say, okay, I'm not the father, and their name is still on the birth certificate. That judge, Laura Lake, she said, well, when you get back to your state, let them know that you was on here, and then they contact me, and then we'll help get your name off of it. That's what she keep telling them. It's a long process, but we can help you. And that's why I like these shows with the paternity, because they're helping these innocent men and these girls. Oh, you a lie. You a lie. Oh, you are not the father. Then they want to act surprised. Do you know who the father is? Yes. Bitch, you knew all along.
That's what I'm
saying. See, I'm like this right here. It shouldn't be a long process, right? If the man signed the birth certificate, okay, then come and find out later that he's not the dad. That should be automatic.
It
should be automatic.
But it's money. It's money. That's all it is money.
I'm gonna call it what it is. I don't care who get mad. I don't care the government get mad right now. It's racketeering.
All day long.
Yeah. It is.
I'm telling you what else it is. A pyramid scheme.
Yep.
Come on now.
No woman should be able to go and tell anybody he's the father without them saying, bring him in, and here's the time and the date. Send both of y'all letters, and if the father doesn't respond, then find a way to contact that father. If he has a job, take it through his job and say, hey, you need to show up at this DNA testing site. Do some footwork to find the man. Don't just send out one letter. Send it out, because maybe he moved. Maybe he switched jobs and there's no communication. Or maybe she just don't want to give you his contact. Find out where he is. Go through the DMV. You got his full name? Yes, it's such and such. Okay, write it down and then hit the DMV and go and see if it's the right one. If it's the right one, then say, hey, we need you at this DNA blood testing site because someone is claiming that you're the father of their child. And then once they show up and claim and find out that you are, then you become responsible. If not, then you don't take care of that child. It should stop. This is really a mess that we're in this time and age where men literally get accused and their life is altered because she was out there sleeping with Larry, Curly, and Moe. Now she don't know which one. Baby Wolf laughed when I said Larry, Curly, and Moe.
You don't even know who Larry, Curly, and Moe is, do we?
He sure don't. It just sounds funny.
Three Stooges, baby. That's the Three Stooges.
Yeah, I think it's a shame, and I do feel sorry for the men that are being accused, and they thinking all these years that this is my child. You know what I'm saying? And that's painful because men are created to leave legacies behind. That's what you guys' jobs are, to impregnate a woman and leave your name behind. Get a male heir to carry your name on, your family name. You don't want to give it to somebody that's not your bloodline.
Did you hear that?
I heard.
Hey, I had to give you a clap for hand on that one. I had to give you applause on that one. Go ahead, speak it.
I heard.
Hey, I'm in church. Amen. Let the church say amen on that.
Amen.
No,
amen.
That's real talk. That's real talk.
That's real talk.
You can't keep your bloodline going and your heritage going if somebody else is taking and stepping in, and you find out later that's not even your bloodline, and they robbed you of having another, possibly creating a son that can carry that bloodline. Now, if you say, okay, you date a girl and she's like I'm pregnant and I messed with you, but I messed with somebody else a month before before I met you, and I don't know who's the dad. I can respect that. Can't you?
Yeah, listen.
I can too.
Yeah,
I can respect. Go ahead, Tony.
My thing is this: as long as we can have an open, honest communication about said pregnancy, then I'm down for that. Now that scenario that you just presented together, that's a perfect scenario. You know what I'm saying? And in a perfect world, that would be beautiful. But in the world that we live in, and in the states that we all live in, it's not like that always. You know what I'm saying? It's very few couples who have discussions on this very topic that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's very few couples, So
I'm tell you why. Hey, go ahead, Tom Fisher. I'm tell you why that is. They don't want to talk about it.
But why? If we together, sooner or later, we know we're gonna produce a little one of us.
Yeah.
Because we doing some sexing in the house. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm tell you why it ain't hard been. I'm tell you why it's hard ever been discussed. It's because
we too busy sexing.
The man is scared to find out that his girl is even with somebody else. Am I right?
No.
If you get with a 304, you gotta figure if she was a 304 before I met her, there's a possibility she would be out there planting seeds.
Hold on, together.
Thank you.
Hold on. Before you met her, or before he met
Nate's great. Either or, Truth. Either or, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, man? If she got treads on her, she got treads on her, man. You knew that jumping up. Come on now.
Then the other part is, don't mean they don't want to talk about it, because she's scared he gonna leave her. Respect, Nate.
Boy, these hypotheticals.
But hey, look at.
It's always another one behind her. If she leave, it's always gonna be another.
Nigga, you know how some women say, man got this woman, got this woman, got this woman. Some 304, some modern day women that the feminist movement got their head screwed up. We're
gonna blame it on Nate. We're gonna blame it on Nate. We're gonna say Nate's the daddy. I'm gonna go to look. I'm gonna go to child support and say Nate the Great Podcast is the daddy.
Don't take under the bus like that. He just got here, and you threw him under the bus.
It's okay. Look, I got proof. He said together, baby. See?
I see that. I'm looking at it.
I got proof.
I'm looking at it. And he put a bunch of E's behind that. He exaggerated that. Go ahead, boy. Baby.
but hey, you know we're making these so many men and women mad out here because we're talking about them. We don't care.
Do I care?
Get right. Hey,
look,
it should get right.
I got to down for that one.
Hey,
I don't give no fuck. Yeah. Said that in my Bernie Mac voice. I don't give no fuck.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right here. One. See, we said what skin tone, did we? We said what skin tone because it goes on all over.
Skin tone, they all nasty.
Not at all.
They all nasty.
They said
every last one of them.
They said he got 100 YouTube kids. He said
I'm that.
I guess I get my $1.50. Look, I get my $1.50 a month.
I'm that baby Chappie.
Hey, so look, I was looking at Laura Lake because D Troop was talking about it doesn't matter. I didn't say what skin tone, right? So D True, this man, he was married to his wife on Laura Lake, and he was like, my wife started sleeping with my cousin. I'm like, that's so hillbilly-ish. And he was like, well, he said we got it in the backyard. I'm like, what kind of foolery is that? So he ended up being, because he was the husband, he ended up being the father. But to know that your cousin was smashing yes, you do. You owe me $1.50, Negro.
You better pay up.
Send me you better send me my $1.50, or I'm gonna have to take you back to court.
Zello right now. Zello right now. Drop that 150.
You see what I played on that? You see what I played on that, D?
Well, y'all so crazy.
I'm gonna say this right here. We not on the women's side. We not on the men's side. We're on the side of the right. Right is right.
I'm on the baby side.
There you go. Because
that baby didn't have to be here. Period.
Because with grows up, and how you gonna tell your child, women, you just like your father? You know what I want to hear from when a child come back from a child. It'd be fun a child come back and say this right here. Yeah, when a woman said, "I don't care, girl or boy, you just like your daddy." Who is my daddy?
Ooh, that's the one right there. That right there.
Who is
that right
daddy?
There, boy. Who is my daddy?
That would be embarrassing.
And do it in front of everybody.
No, I'd be like, at least I ain't like you, fair weather mama.
Ooh. And them real factors though. All that is truth, D True. And together, that's real though. Because I know some people right now going through just that. It's going through just that, man. And to say it in front of people. You know what I'm saying? Man, okay. What, you trying to be funny? Check this out.
But you know what? I want to say something real quick. To all those men that may listen to this later and you decide that you want to still be a father because you have created a bond with that kid, my hat goes off to you. The utmost respect for you. And anybody that says anything about you, they ought to be ashamed, because it takes a real man to say, I'm not going to turn my back on the kid because the mama was out there laying around like an old car getting worked on.
And it still don't get fixed. Still don't get fixed.
He said I owe him 150. Damn it! Oh damn!
He want his money. He want it now.
Well, I'm the one with the doll, baby.
But that stepfather salute that you gave together, that's gratitude, man. Because I knew a lot of brothers in that situation, and I was a brother that's in that situation, man. But you know, when anytime you deal with a female and she already got kids, that's already a package deal. So it ain't no I can take her and leave the kids. No, everybody come together. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come together.
What I'm saying is, like, you got men that have literally been accused of being the father. You go get the DNA test and find out you're not the father, right?
Right.
And you say, I'm still going to have a relationship with that kid, but mom can kick rocks.
Right. Right.
Those are ones that I have a lot of respect for them men.
I'm saluting them brothers. I'm saluting them. You know what I'm saying? Because they deserve it.
I know it hurt, and I know it hurt too.
But see, that goes back to what I was saying. Why penalize that child? That child didn't ask to be here. You know what I'm saying? And if that brother created a bond with that child, knowing that it's not his, then you don't have the right to break that bond.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to the mother. I'm talking to the mother because you shouldn't have put that kid in that position in the first place. So you can't break that bond.
Women like that. You do have ignorant women like that. Like, she'll talk crazy to him. It was one that I saw. Oh my God. I wanted to reach to that phone, snatch that wig off, and slap the hell out of her. She treated that man so bad and talked down to that man so bad. Come to find out he wasn't the father. Because the way it was her that did it. Because of the way she treated him, he was like, good. I wash my hands with everything. I don't want to see her. I don't want to deal with her. I don't want to talk to her. He said, unfortunately, the child has to suffer because she had a badass attitude. How you going to treat somebody bad and she knew he wasn't the father. She knew who the father was.
See, and that's the same thing in that scenario, that thing that actually happened in Detroit. She knew who the father was. But here's the problem I will have with a woman, right? Is that knowing the guy that you're with, because he got a good job, he taking care of the house, he paying the bill, he doing all this and that, and he's not the father. Hey, you knew.
My sister on here.
Hey, you knew in the building, baby. Hey, what's up?
Push on that scratch. What the hell?
Oh no.
I'm speaking for Nate. Nate say you owe him 150. He say push on that scratch. I'm telling you.
But I'm going to say this right here, though.
You'll get that 150.
Okay. But the thing is, some of these modern women, these 3 or 4, would sit up there knowing that child ain't his. Let the man bond with the child. Then when she get mad at him and say, you're not the father.
You ain't the daddy anyway.
You ain't the daddy. And guess
that's
what?
hurtful. Yeah. That's hurtful.
Yeah, it is hurtful. But she realized, so some of these 3 or 4s, the modern day women, they got to realize that one, if he own that house and he's in his feelings because you just told him that child wasn't here, he tell you and that child to get out. Ain't that you can say? What can he say? What can she say?
Nothing. She could try.
See, then you got some of these women that Say it's a package deal. All right, he comes in and tried to help out with the child, but your child running around here acting a fool, but you don't want him to say that to him.
Then in that case, you need to be by yourself. You go find your baby daddy because the deal is off. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't dare let a man be in my life and I got kids and my children are disrespectful and this man don't have to be here, but he chooses to be here to help. No, not me. Mm-mm.
And then I seen where a woman got invited on a date. She got some child, expecting the man to pay for the babysitter.
I don't know what you know what can I honestly say you got some people like not all, but some of these millennials are brain unalive. They are gone. They are unknowing. You can't tell them nothing. If you try to educate them, they don't believe you. And then when something happened, oh, at first I didn't believe you. I should have listened. Who in the hell gonna sit up here and pay for your babysitter? If you can't go out, then you need to say, you know what? Why don't we just have a dinner in and I'll put the baby down and we can talk and we can eat. Or, or ask one of your family members, can you watch the kid for a few hours to hang out and get to know him?
See, and you know what? Sometimes when that right there, but she can't find a babysitter to go on a date, but she can find a babysitter or somebody to keep the child when she want to go out with a girlfriend.
Oh, to the club. Yeah. I was never a big club person when my kids were little.
I'm gonna ask you this question together, and for all the women in the chat, what y'all answer the question?
He about to call me. You knew.
Yeah, he called himself.
That's all right. That's my sister. I can take that.
Yeah. If you and a guy going on a date, are you bringing your kids?
No, my kids gonna have to have somebody watch them. I'm gonna have to pay somebody or somebody that need, to hang out. They can hang out at my house and watch my kids.
And why I know it's a gentleman thing to do to pay for the bill, right? Pay for the bill, right? Pay for the bill at dinner, right? That's traditionally that's what it was. If you go to a restaurant and this man gonna pay, right? Pay the bill. Why in the heck are you gonna order all this doggone food? Then all of a sudden the bill come. He said, "I want separate receipt." Why you gonna get mad?
When I was asked out on a date before, I always bought money with me because I knew that there may be something else I might want extra. So what I would do is I would order and then I would give him the money so that he could be the one that looked like he paid the entire bill. But I would always bring extra just in case I wanted something different, or I would look up the menu to the place. I'll be like, where we going? And if they tell you, you get on the internet and look up what they have on the menu so you can price it out so you don't be disrespectful.
But we already know that some guy here, even some of the men go out with their friend, want to order knowing their friend going to pay for it. Why you want to go all out?
Being disrespectful and showing off. You're going to show off in there washing them dishes.
And then I had seen this too.
You washing it and he drying. Y'all gonna be in the kitchen. Both of y'all ass gonna be in there.
Look, and the kid gonna be sweeping the floor.
Damn right, cause this bill getting paid. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm telling you this right here. And I seen this on the video, right? It's too still, but probably the same, two different scenarios, but the same thing. A girl invited her boyfriend, and they were going out, but she invited all her friends.
Oh, I saw that.
Guess who they expect? They expected him to pay for all the women.
It was her birthday. It was her birthday.
No, not that one. I ain't got that one yet. I know which one you're talking about. I know which one. Wait a minute. You just invited me. Oh, and the man asked her, "Oh, you just invited me to show off." The look on her face when he said that, he just paid for him and her. And guess what? The rest of them had pay for their own. Then the one you talking about, the dad was take care of the wife and his daughter for her birthday. That's the one you talking about?
No, it was a dude. Her friend was rich, and she had invited all her girls to her party, and he said he'll pay for her, but she thought that he was gonna pay for the whole everything. And they was at the table arguing and fussing about the bill. He paid and he left, and she was mad at him. Yeah, the birthday girl was mad at him.
Shit, that's what he supposed to do. He told her. He told her straight up. You know, she assumed. You know, she made the assumption that he was gonna pay for her girlfriend. So
no, she told all her she told all her girlfriends he was gonna pay for that. He was like, Now, if he, like he said, had you asked me, it would have been different. I would have done it. But yeah, you told them without talking to me. So he only paid for his. They was arguing. Oh, they was going off it. But that bill got paid though.
You had to.
Yeah, because the sisters went back there and they grabbed them towels. This rag. You know what I'm saying? This rag. Man, hell yeah, they got paid.
But
and they asked the birthday girl, "Can you put it on your credit card and we pay you?" She was like, "No, it's my birthday." Like, It was a big old mess.
And you know, and the other one talking about, I got to give it to this man, this man's wife.
I smell that fire. We got fires again.
Yeah, I got to hand it to this man's husband, this man's wife. I mean, she stood up with him, saying he only had to pay for her, him, himself, and the birthday girl. That's it. But let's take this scenario and let's spin it. Let's spin it with the child. See, some people do not realize that man might have a child that he got to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
See, when you got a child to take care of, you know the child gonna grow, keep growing, especially as a boy. And boys' clothes is not cheap.
Right, you damn right. Shit, growing up.
Who you telling?
Girls ain't
cheap. Oh, they're a whole lot cheaper than boys.
Hey, Misunderstood. Wait. You finished with what was going on, what we were talking about earlier?
Oh,
for real?
Oh, look at her. We've been on here for an hour or so.
I'm so sorry. I'm late. I'm sorry.
Hold on. I got something for you. Hold on. Y'all listen to this. but this all goes in the one anyway, you know. It all goes in the one anyway. Like I said, it all goes in the one. Because we just described how trifling some of these men and women are. They grill force and modern day women. And that right there, and some of this man movement got some of these men head messed up. And the feminist movement, the so-called Me Too movement, got some of these women head messed up. You know, hey, you know, what's his name?
Can I say hello to everybody, please? Can I please say hello to everybody? Hey, everybody on the chat. I'm on the panel. How you doing? Hello, everybody in the chat. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
What up, though?
I thought you were going name by name.
No, that was going to take too long.
Yeah, but look, you know how some men and some women say, you know that song, I forgot the name is, what the name is. Nobody can tell me nothing. That's what they be thinking. Nobody can tell them folks nothing what they can do and how they gonna do it. And some of these men and women get away with a whole lot of stuff for so long and think everybody fall for it. But make sure, I'm talking to all the men out there, talking to all the real men, not the stupid idiot, not the stupid idiot men out there.
Way to clarify.
Make sure if your girl is pregnant and you gonna have a baby, it's fine to be excited. I'm so excited. Don't be like the party sisters. Make sure you get a DNA test for the side of that birth certificate.
And don't forget to vet your people before you get involved with them as well.
Yeah.
Good point.
Well, you can look. You know how some men meet somebody and guess what? These
dudes ain't vetting no females. They not gonna take no time to vet no female. Them little horn dogs.
Hey,
all they want to do is smash and go.
Hey, and you know some of these women ain't gonna do that either. Cause that's why they got something good. Hey, that's why they got something no good men running around.
I'm speaking for all of them. See, every time I say men, you say women either. I mean, everybody, ain't nobody gonna vet nobody. They get that little tingle, that little heartbeat in that private area, and they get to pulsating. They want something to rub that pulse out.
Oh my God.
We ain't never lied, boy. When that thing just it's ball game. You know what I'm saying?
Be like thump. They like, let me go dial the next number. Thump. He ain't
when I was down there, this was not going on. As soon as I get up here, y'all come up here with the shenanigans. I need to get down off of here. This is ridiculous.
What? We just expressing ourselves. That's all.
We just telling the truth.
We just have a conversation. That needs to be had. Yeah, these conversations need to be had. You know, because there's still a lot of trifling people out there.
Yeah,
a lot of
100%.
Misunderstood. If you want to come up, hey, you want to come up. You knew.
They better take a blood pressure pill and try to relieve that thump. Do something, because they getting in a lot of trouble with that thump.
That thump. We be right back where we started at child support.
You are not the father. Oh! Do you know who the father is? Yes, it's Timothy down the street.
How's the pappy?
Okay. Now you do get in here. What was your take on what I said you what you know about what we were talking about at the beginning? What's your take?
Okay. All right. So my take on it, I already told you. She did wrong. She needs to be taken to court, and she needs to be stripped of her. Let's say she needs to be in jail. She needs to go to jail. She needs to go to prison. She needs to do some time, and also they need to sue. He needs to sue whoever helped her be able to make it easy for her to do this. I'm talking from the government on up.
Everybody gets sued
because she falsified information. She committed perjury, and also she went and signed paper. She went and said, "Oh, this is the father," and they just went with that. They just went with that at the hospital. No, you should not be doing that. That definitely should not be going on. They should have actually had the father, signing it. And if he can't sign it, then they should not be able to put a name on it. Just saying, they should not be able to put a name on the certificate without the father being there to sign it. The man was in prison for doing time for something totally different. This is from when he was young, something he did when he was younger. and she took advantage of that. And for her to go, she went to the government. She went to the government to get money, and she used his name as the father just so that she could get that check. She needs to get in trouble also with the government because for the fact that she falsified information as well on there.
She said it out of her mouth. That's what that's the kicker right there. She said it out of her own mouth. I used his name, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to put a name down. She said it out of her own mouth. So that right there alone, that right then and there should have been when the government say, okay, man, we got your ass.
No. I told you what it was. I told you what it was. Racketeering.
Oh yeah, you definitely did. You said it.
Racketeering and pyramid. You said it. Think about it. Think about it. See, yeah, she forged his name. Cause guess what? She said she had to put his name down. So that forgery right there.
No, that's not forgery. I already told you what forgery is. Forgery if somebody signs it.
She had to. She had to do it.
That's not forgery.
Hold on. For all
not forgery.
Not on the birth certificate. No. But
that's
false.
Yes, that's falsifying information.
But it falsified. But on other paperwork.
What other paperwork?
When you sign the paperwork, the truth. When you get government assistance, they ask you questions. If you lie, that's falsified. They falsify information. She cannot sign for him. She just verbally and she wrote down falsified information about this gentleman.
I'm not holding on nothing. I already told you.
Hold on.
You gotta let people talk. It's not forgery.
Hold on for a minute. Hey, you really come on. Now, cam up. Cam up. Cam up. You know how I go. Okay.
You got somebody coming up.
Yeah. I had to make sure, bro. Had to make sure.
Man, you know damn well it's me, man. Come on, bro.
I was telling you,
don't nobody else type like me, man. Come on now.
I was telling you in the private chat. I told him. I told him that's why I said click the link.
Hey, but
what's up, everybody? What's up?
Come on,
what's up, bro? How you doing, bro?
Man, just chilling.
Ford, it doesn't matter. She should be locked up. She said herself, she did it. She admitted on camera that she did whatever she did. It doesn't matter whatever it is. She said she admitted. She said, I'm sorry for putting that man through that. Why the hell she ain't in jail?
That's fine. That's fine.
What did she do?
Falsifying information. She did not
falsified information and said that this dude was the dad and he wasn't the dad.
That ain't forgery though. That's
falsified information.
But that's a lie. Hold on. Hold on. Let me land the plane, y'all. What that girl did was she lied. There's no crime in lying unless you lie on the witness stand. Unless you sworn under oath and you lie.
Amen.
That's not a crime. That is not a crime. Yeah, y'all be so quick to lock folks up, bruh. Man.
No. You know what? You don't even know what we're talking about up here because she did. She did everything you just said she did.
Salute misunderstood. I understand. Sound like she lied. I've been listening. I've been listening. Just cause I ain't been up here don't mean I ain't been listening.
It's not lying if you're going to the government to get a check and saying somebody's the father. That is not the father. That is
falsifying information. And they tell you on the disclaimer, when I used to take my clients, they said anything that you put down here, if you are caught falsifying any information, you have committed a crime, and it's up to them whether they're going to put you in jail and make you pay a fine. So that's falsifying documentation. She knew for a fact that he wasn't the dad. The person that allegedly gave the proof of service They tell you the same thing on proof of service. That person lied and said that he was at a house, but he was incarcerated at the time. So both of them need to do some type of something to pay back the father. I say this.
That'll happen. That ain't happen, but I'm telling D-Truth, you know this, man. Come on, bro. You know plenty of dudes from back home got lined up on this same subject, bro. They didn't do, the female didn't do nothing. Now they in jail. You know this, bro.
Yeah.
You know this. Without calling any names, you know the dudes went down there, got their name cleared. The girl admitted, yeah, I lied. Yada yada yada. She ain't do now. They in jail. Come on.
Okay, but did she do government fraud?
That's what it's called.
There's a difference. There's a difference with government fraud and just plain out lying.
Yeah, well, the thing about it, how you gonna prove that she really didn't know? How you gonna prove?
She said it herself. What? She said it herself. That's why we know she knows.
Did she say
who Daddy was?
Hold up. Did she say it in the middle of an argument?
No. When the information came out, she said she put his name on the paperwork so she could get government money.
Well, her dumb ass need to go to jail then. Because if her dumb, she didn't know how to play the game. All her dumb ass had to do was keep her mouth closed.
There you go,
Mark. Keep her mouth closed. You feel me, Tony? And then when it all came out, she could have been like, "Look, hell, I didn't know. I had sex with 2-3 men in the same day. I didn't know which one on with the dad or not."
See,
that's all she had to do.
Right. She blew the game on herself. That's why. That's why
she the fool. She the fool. She the fool. I mean, that's why I said, man, the dumbest criminals are the ones that do the police work for them. That's dumb, man.
You know the case, I saw it, tell you already. I saw it.
Might well damn walk in the station and raise your hand and say, "Lock me up." Shit.
I'm saying why she said what she said. She
right. That's what I want. Hold on. Slow down. I just want to know why.
Hold on. Let me finish. She said what she said when she said it. Cause that man had got a lawyer, and that woman lawyer was not playing. And the truth gonna come out, and she had to say something. And she already had admitted she knew, and they knew who the real father was of that child.
Because she opened her big mouth. Because she opened her big mouth.
No, because there was that DNA test done.
Okay, well. and here's what I would have did if I was her attorney. Now, I ain't defending the girl. Yeah, she did ass wrong. I'm just saying she dumb as hell. Because what I would have did, hold up. What I would have did if I was her attorney, I would have told her, I'd be like, look, keep your damn mouth shut. The DNA proved he the father. All you got to do is say, look, hell, you had sex with multiple dudes in one day. You didn't know who the father was. Right. That's all she had to say. That's all she had to do. Keep her mouth closed.
But the only problem she had,
in that moment right there, I'd have pleaded the fifth.
Man, hell yeah, man. Let the police do their job. Shit, don't do their job for them.
I'm telling you, that's why I say
hold on. So you're upholding wrong? That's what you're telling us right now.
No, I am not. You don't listen. You know.
No,
you don't listen well. No, you don't, because you would have heard me when I said a couple of seconds ago. I don't condone what she's doing, but if I was her attorney, this is what I would have did. I'm just making.
She should have. You said exactly what I heard, which is
but that don't mean
she didn't know who the daddy was.
Hold up. I said if I was her attorney, I would have told her. I'm saying she was dumb because the only reason why she's in this situation because she opened her mouth. She opened her mouth up. If
And I'm
she
glad
would
she
have
did.
never opened her mouth up and said that, and would have just let her attorney handle everything, he would have advised her to say, "Look, well, I had sex with multiple guys. I didn't know who the father was." I ain't saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, if you gonna do crooked, if you gonna be a criminal, goddamn it, think like a criminal. That's all I'm saying. Shit, don't be no dumbass criminal. That's all I'm saying. Hey, yeah, I agree with you. You knew she is dead ass wrong. She need her ass whooped.
She was she rapped on herself. That's what, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I said the truth. You can't make me understand none of that what she was doing, cause man, I'm not gonna trick on me. Never. I'm not gonna never trick. If you did it right, it wasn't me.
Hey, Tony. All right, Tony, I'm gonna tell you why she got tripped out.
The truth. Let Tony talk. Everybody been talking except for Tony. Let Tony say something.
Hold on. I got a point to make.
Man, you been cutting that man off.
He has been. Hold on, Tony. Hold on, Tony. Wait a minute, Tony. Tony didn't even get a chance to burp or fart.
But the problem that woman would have had, that man had a woman lawyer, and that woman lawyer would got her to understand. She would have broke her down.
Man, do you know how many female lawyers done lost cases, bro? Come on, they lose cases just like the men lawyers do, bro.
Oh, that lawyer he had, she wasn't playing the radio. She wasn't playing the radio. Hey, baby girl Wendy.
Salute, Monique, baby girl Wendy. Salute to you. But I agree.
Hello.
But look, let me make it clear. I agree with everybody up here. I don't advocate for women misleading men. That's dead wrong. Y'all, we done debated this. I feel like should no woman, anytime a woman play games like that, you playing games with your child's life, because God forbid that child need a bone marrow or something like that, and that can only come from the father. You can't play games like that. You can't play games like that. But unfortunately, you got women out here that play games like that because they slipped up. Okay, so they had sex with two guys. One of the guys is a baller, got money, and the other guy broke, but he just laid good pipe. All right, so she messed around and let the dude that laid pipe. She got caught up with the dude, the pipe layer, and she know it's his, but she gonna do everything in her power to put it on the dude with the money.
That's called checks and balances. That's all in that pyramid scheme.
Exactly, checks and balances, bro. You know what a wise man once said. The truth. It's all about cash and checks.
If it don't make dollars, it won't make
But let me just say this clear, so my sis you knew won't get mad and think I'm up here co-signing to what this chick did. She dead wrong, everybody. She dead wrong.
All day long, and she know it. You know, I think that's why she tricked on herself, because she was just like, man, fuck it, I might as well just go and just, you know, fuck it. You know, I had to use this name because, man, I needed this money.
She dead wrong once again, bro. I'm not don't think I'm co-signing. No, I'm telling the truth. I'm not taking up for the woman, bro. I'm just, hey man, you know me, man. I'm just bringing a little entertainment to the panel. Cause that way it won't seem so serious and doom and gloom up here. I just want to bring a little entertainment. That's all it was.
I'm just playing the scenario, you know, through her eyes. You know, that's all I'm doing.
Yeah, that's all. And I like doing that in cases like this. You know, I like doing it from both lenses. Sometimes you have to do it from both lenses. You know? Baby girl, wait to laugh.
Always in the middle. You know what I'm saying? That's what the truth is, just in the middle. You know, people don't want to come to the middle because they figure it's too crowded. But that's where the truth lies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It always lies in the middle, man. Yeah, all that outside shit is interference.
But I said this right here. I said, women like that, right? And they go and they tell the child, "Oh, you just like your daddy," right? It'd be funny. It'd be funny the child come back and ask her when she said that, "Who is my daddy?" Child asked her, "Who is my daddy?"
Well, yeah. And the sad part about it is these women think that these kids gonna be kids forever. Look, 18 years go by fast. And exactly. And when them kids get old and of age, and they're gonna start asking questions, they're gonna start paying attention, they're gonna be looking in the mirror, then they're gonna look at the father you claim that's their father, they're gonna be looking and comparing, and then their friends gonna be wait a minute now, you don't look nothing like him.
Dude, right?
That's your daddy? No, y'all. He got a different nose than you. No, he got different ears than you. Man, oh, how you 6'1" and he 5'6"? No, something ain't right. I mean, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna come out. That's why it's not good to lie. It's not good to lie. But it goes back to what you knew always says. And what's the number one rule you knew? When these men first meet these women, what they need to do. And see, that's the thing. Like Together said a while ago, these dudes get to looking at the big butt and the smile, get to looking at them legs, and they don't vet worth a damn. All that all they ask is what's your name. This is not vetting. What your name is. How old you are. You got a man?
Right.
That's all the questions they ask. That ain't vetting. That ain't vetting. That's sizing up. That ain't vetting. You sizing her up and to see can you get in to get them cheeks. That's all that is. Vetting, the proper vetting, it's like this, man. It takes weeks, maybe up to a couple of months to properly vet a man or a woman. You take the time to vet them. A lot of these dudes, especially young brothers, they be so quick to get in between them legs that they don't take the time to vet properly. And I agree with Together said earlier. They ain't vetting because they don't want to take the time to vet. They can't wait to get in between them legs.
Right, the hormones.
Hey, Monique said something. Said it perfectly. People like cars. They might be good on the outside, but the inside be effed up.
Thank you. That's why you got to vet. You got to look up under that damn hood. See, when you vet a person, it's just like, look look, man, when you vetting a person, it's equivalent to looking up under the hood of that damn car. You know how many people made a mistake during tax time?
Your ass crazy. Your ass crazy.
Look, Together, I ain't lying what I'm getting ready to say. How many people got their tax money? And it be on a Friday, and then on that Tuesday, they stranded on the side of the road. Because they went out and got a car that damn Saturday. Didn't look up under the hood. They fixed the car, waxed it, shining nice and everything, but they didn't look up under their hood. And they got stuck with a damn lemon.
Hey, you know what? You know what else they didn't check? They ain't check the tire treads either.
Exactly. Damn right, man. They be on the side of the road, man. With car done ran hot or done had a blowout.
Mad with their jaws tight.
Transmission go out. Shit, all kinds of stuff,
laying
bro.
In the street. Look, transmission laying in the street behind you.
Muffler scrubbing.
Hey, the check got started now. Baby girl Winnie said the car is squeaky clean on the outside. It looks good, really nice, but Double G, when you get inside it, all busted up, it has 1 million miles on it.
Yeah.
God damn.
And there's a hole in the floor. And you got a hole in the floor. You can see the
and that joker might have a hairline. A hairline split on the darn gasket. Shoot, bro. Damn thing be running hot 3 weeks later after you done pulled it off the car line.
think you going somewhere.
Hey, y'all. Look, got a hole in the floorboard. You doing the Flintstone. Thank you, Fred. Fred, Brandon Rover.
Oh, man.
Be cold as hell, too.
Look. Be hot outside. Can't even let the window down. If you get it down, the window won't come back up.
But you almost made me choke on my water, man. Well, you did. It could be like the Flintstone.
That's a bad ride right there.
Oh, boy.
Be like, you want to ride? Never mind, I'll walk. I'll walk. That's all right.
Look, don't let it be a convertible. Look here. The top going down. Okay, look. The top going down, halfway stuck, all the way down. I'm coming back up. And don't let it look. And don't let it be raining. Don't let it be raining. Don't let it be raining.
You messed up there. And they ain't got damn garage. They live in an apartment.
Right.
You look, man, I'll tell anybody. If you live in an apartment, do not buy no damn convertible. You only get a convertible if you got a damn garage to park that thing inside of.
Hold on. Don't forget, some of them old houses don't have no garage. They still messed up.
I wouldn't buy no convertible. I would not buy no convertible. You get a hard top or a sunroof. Do not buy no convertible if you don't have a garage.
For real.
Huh?
I had a convertible and I lived in an apartment and nobody touched my car.
You were lucky. You were lucky. Well, see, you was in California. You wasn't somewhere like Florida or Louisiana where they be having hurricanes and bad weathers and stuff. You got to worry about that, number one. And number two, haters.
Right. See, you couldn't have that here in Chicago because motherfucker would have either cut your motherfucking convertible up or stole your car. For real.
Man, you know how easy it is. You know how easy it is to break in something, man. Man, if I want to get it, you got a convertible, man. That's easy work to get inside your car. Split that darn top in half, man. Come on.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something right here. I seen this video. A mama told her son, he was older. He asked him who was the daddy. He gonna go.
Where in California, baby girl? Where?
I'm in Cali too.
And
I used to live in Pasadena, so that's why I'm asking.
I did too.
And she told him, "Oh, ain't no use go look for your daddy. I don't. You just need me. That's all." I'm like,
but you ain't answering my question. Who is my daddy? You still answering my damn question.
Who's your real baby daddy?
You know what I'm saying? That's
Be true. Be true. You know what would be funny? You know how they had a little fast mouth little girls, like about 5 or 6 years old, and the mama be like, "Yeah, I like your daddy." And she'd be like, "Grandma said you don't even know who my daddy is."
Nah. Yeah, then not. How you explain that one?
This is funny because you know how smart kids are and how smart they mouth is. They will tell you, they will get on you and let you know how they really feel with no filter.
Hey, you guys, I got a phone call. I'm gonna put it on mute and let y'all talk.
Okay.
Okay, let me see what's happening over here.
Okay. Central Cali. She is Central Cali.
Central Cali. That's Central Cali. That's like what Fresno or something like that.
Yeah, she said she had 1 hour away from South of Fresno and whatever Hanford is.
Fresno, south of Fresno. Yeah, Fresno, nice. Fresno's nice.
She said she won 1 hour north of Bakersfield. She in a good part of it, ain't she?
Mm-hmm.
Living it up, ain't you? But I tell you, D boy, yeah, vet these mud because all some of these women want to do is get the D, and all some of these men want to do is get the P. They want to be knocking the boot like H-Town. Am I wrong? That's all they want.
You ain't wrong, man. Long as they, you know, long as they safe and do the right thing about it.
Mm-hmm. But that one night stand to get you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, come out with a baby carrot and say you the father. Hey, don't run up. Hey, don't run off the stage. Don't run off the stage if you found out you the daddy.
Well, the main thing, it all goes back to what we always say, the cardinal rule when you first meet a woman. You gotta vet them. You got to vet them. And everybody need to vet everybody. Women need to vet the men, and men definitely need to vet these women.
Mm-hmm.
And these women, hey man, these women about their money, bro. They about their bag.
Baby girl was saying, then how come they just don't say that from the start? Just keep it 100. I don't know.
Cause most of the time, motherfuckers be having hidden agendas and ulterior motives. That's why. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for people to just come together and be truthful with each other. You know, man, pull that other in his back. I'm finna show you the real me from the get-go. It ain't gonna be no guessing along the way. I'm gonna give you the truth as we courting and venting each other. I'm gonna give you the truth about me right then and there. You know what I'm saying? But you have too many people who have other plans. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Them hidden agendas, man. You know, the motives, man. The motives.
Them hidden agendas to get you in trouble.
Them and plus them false expectations. You feel what I'm saying?
This is a question to everybody. Why do people
Salute, Nate.
Why do people give each other false expectations? Why? Or expect false expectation for the other person. Why?
It's called finessing. It's finessing.
Pretty much.
And that's the thing about it is most women are gonna finesse you when they don't have a long when they really their intentions are not long term with you. They either want money or they want some pipe. They don't want anything serious from you. Same thing about men. If men just want clout,
right.
They just want to smash, they're gonna finesse you. They're gonna finesse that female and get what they can get out of her, smash for maybe like a couple of weeks, maybe a month or whatever, and then they're gonna go to the next girl.
Right. Yeah. You know, that's why I say them hidden agendas.
Yeah, hidden agenda. It's a hidden agenda.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if that person now let me say this now, Detroit, I will say this. Now, if that person meets you, if that woman meets you and she's interested in you and she feels like that you are the one and her intentions are long-term intentions with you, oh man, she's gonna tell you everything about herself. She's gonna open up. She's gonna open up and tell you everything about herself. Am I right? You knew?
Yes. As long as you have one that's truthful.
Yeah, and vice versa with the man. Because see, the thing is, this is the thing about it, everybody. When you meet that one, you will know it. You will feel something inside that will let you know this is the one.
That's fact.
And you're gonna go all in. Am I right? You knew?
Yep. Time in mind.
You will know. Me too. When I first laid eyes on Lisa, I knew she was the one. I just knew it. It was just something about it. I just knew she was the one. You know, when you'll know. When you meet the one, you'll know. You'll know.
37 years later, so yeah, definitely I knew.
That's fact. I'm a witness too. Can the church say amen?
Amen.
There you go. There you go.
And Tony, this where a lot of men make a mistake at. The reason why they get cheated on, they're heartbroken or whatever. They get lust and love confused.
Thank you, man. Mondo. It might have the same 4 letters and start with the L, but
it don't mean the same thing. A lot of these dudes be whipped and in lust, and they think they in love. You are not in love. When you pee whipped, you are not in love. You in lust. If you really unconditionally love a woman, you ain't in love with her for what's in between her legs. You in love with her for her.
There you go. I'm talking about her mind.
Yeah. Everything, mind, body, and soul. You loving her as a whole, bro. You ain't just loving the coochie that she putting on you. You ain't. That's lust.
Right. I want to know what's in her mind so I can gain her heart.
That's right.
The people come. Once I get them to, the Peter's gonna come natural. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to work on that. You know, but see, Mondo, we back to that hidden agenda again. See, people don't want to come in at the beginning with the truth. You know, hey, look, babe, this is how I feel about you. Woo, woo, woo. And she did the truth with him from the beginning. It'll be a beautiful thing. But
you
know,
hey, shoot, I'm like this with me.
Monique crazy.
Monique.
Well, them California women, bro. I tell you, man, they look, man, they straight. They gonna tell you what time it is. They don't sugarcoat nothing.
I love them, man. Man, look, I was out there for 10 years, man. I was in Pasadena. I was in Altadena. I'm telling you, man, I was out there for 10 years, man, loving it, man. Man, the women out there made me feel more at home than I feel at home. You know what I'm saying? Because and they more approachable, man. And they real. You know what I'm saying? Man, they real. All that beauty, and they do have them brains. You know what I'm talking about?
And I'm gonna tell you something about them California women too, bro. You get with a California woman, you gonna eat right. When I mean you gonna eat right, you gonna eat healthy. Yes. And you are going to work out. You gonna work out. You gonna go running. You gonna go cycling. Bro. She gonna make sure you in shape.
Man, so yeah, that's why I was around, man. La Jolla Beach, man, Blacks Beach. Oh man. I love LA. I love LA, man. I love the women, man. And listen, whoo, to be there right now. You know what I'm saying? The truth. To be there right now. Woo, boy, Lord.
Hey, Monique, if me and Mono come out there, you gotta show us around. Cause I know you ain't gonna let nobody bother us, and you already know we ain't gonna. Hey, we ain't about that BS.
Oh, she gonna show y'all the time. I guarantee you that.
Hey,
I guarantee you that.
Hey, Monique said, hey, when you said it, Monique said, hey, you know this, man. But the bottom line is you gotta vent. Before you vent somebody, you gotta vent yourself. You gotta be true to yourself.
Absolutely, man. And that's why I say, man, just be honest from the jump. You know, no games. You know, no ego. You know what I'm saying? None of that. You know, because look, evidently we see something in each other that attracted us to each other. You know what I'm saying? So right then and there, it's already a connection. Now, ain't no sense in faking the funk or playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's a reason why the atmosphere of the universe brought us together like this here. You know, now let's build on this with honesty and trust in each other. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, in the back of that mind, there's always that little voice that say, man,
I gotta put this up right here. I got to put that up.
There you go. Spirits connect. There you go.
And look, that's what I'm glad she said that. This is what I'm saying. Spirits connect. That goes back to what you knew said. When she said when she said she first met her husband, she felt it. That's that spiritual. That's that spiritual connection. You gonna feel it when you meet, when you first lay eyes on the one. That's that spiritual connection. That's it. That's what you feeling inside.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna draw you to it. It's just gonna draw you. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You gonna have that warm feeling inside. It just that excitement. You gonna think about that person. You gonna wake up in the morning thinking about that person. You gonna be thinking about them throughout the day. You gonna go to bed at night thinking about them. That's when you know you in love.
Yep. Shoot, boy. And you know
it's
what?
A beautiful thing too. It's a beautiful.
Hey, you know what get men and women in trouble?
What?
When they so-called friends.
Ooh, don't go there. Don't go there. Cause
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there.
Don't go there unless you're gonna say no. Wait, before you say anything else, you best be saying men and women. Don't you dare just say
you ain't listening, are you? You're not listening.
I heard you. I heard you.
It sounds like he about to get on the man.
Women.
You didn't hear what I said. See, you not.
You said women.
No, I said men and women. I said women. That's the problem. Hey, hold on. That will
clean it up, man. Clean it up.
Hold on.
You said women.
Hold on. That will. Hey,
I ain't holding on nothing.
Hold on. I'm gonna get on the women now. That's the problem. They don't listen.
I told you they friend in there, man. You can't do that.
You said,
I said, man,
you go there every time. Don't even try that with me.
But you know what though, D-True? You know what though, D-True? You know what though, D-True? I'm gonna say this. Hold on. I'm gonna say this as a man. Both sides F up. Okay, it ain't no one-way street. Do women F up? Yes, but men, we as men, we F up too. You know what I'm saying? But
none of y'all heard what I said. I said men and women.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said men and women. See, she only heard the women part. She didn't hear the men part.
That's why I told you.
That's because you didn't say men. Go listen to your doggone live. Oh my God, I'm done.
Yes, I did.
Seriously?
When you go back at 149.
149.
Go back to 149. I said men and women.
149. Please take it back to 149. Somebody, please.
Somebody go check 149 and see what he said. I promise you, he said woman. He said woman. I ain't hear nothing about no man.
That's why I kept saying, man, you can't say that because they friends in here. That's why I said that.
No, I said men and women. I said
did not.
Yes, I did.
No,
I said.
I got good ears. Did not.
I don't think I heard that part, man.
I'm just gonna say what Trump would say. You fired. You're not telling the truth either.
The Trump. She took the Trump.
Hey, she pulled out the Trump card.
She pulled
the Trump card out.
But hold on. But that's why I said what I said. Sometimes women do not listen.
Yep. Just like men.
Yeah. But men for to be leader, but they want a man to lead, but they don't want to listen to him.
Lead for what?
But as I was saying,
lead what?
Real interrupted. Well,
okay.
Interrupted. When I said men and women, and they get around their damn friends. When they men and women with somebody they in love with, they get around their friends. And guess what? Start running their damn mouth. Guess what? They lose the one they love. Because of their damn friends. And I said,
okay. Now you knew. Let me. I think I know what he's trying to say. He's saying that women, and it is some truth to that. Women, a lot of times, when women get cheated on, it be because they go back to their girlfriends or to their friends, bragging about how good the guy that they with bragging about how good they are in bed.
Okay, men do the same damn thing. Don't
No.
you sit here and play the woman card.
Hold up. Not with the one that we are seriously dating. Men
OMG.
would do that. We'll do that with the women we just smash and women that we don't really give a damn about. But we ain't finna do that with the woman that we dating, the one that we got, that we gonna have a long-term relationship with. Like a wife or a baby mama or something like that. We ain't bragging to no dude about how good they are in bed.
If we would invest,
no.
That's what your mouth says.
No, I would never do no shit like that.
Exactly.
I don't. No. Well, most I'm saying most of the dudes that I've hung out with in my circle, if they did brag, they were bragging about females they were just smashing. They never bragged about the female that they was close with, the ones that they were serious about. They didn't hardly talk about them.
Right. Look, like I say, if I didn't invested a year or more with you, oh no, I'm never talking about what we doing. No.
Hell no.
Right. Exactly. See, I'm glad what you said. You said I'm. So you're saying you won't say it, but you don't know what other people are saying. What other men and women are saying.
But you knew you moving the goalposts.
I'm not moving no goalposts.
No, you know, salute to you, Diamond Shooter. You knew, come on now. You know women are notorious. Y'all are notorious for bragging about how good a man is in bed.
Don't put y'all in it.
Well, you one of the few. You one of the few that don't do it. You one of the few that don't do it. I've been in this world long enough to know I have been around women my whole life. I'm telling you, I done been in a room with a bunch of women, and they be in there bragging, telling war stories about men, they husbands and baby daddies and stuff, comparing the war stories. Come on now.
And lying about it. And most of them probably lying about it.
You knew. I know a lot of
women don't tell car lies. I've never heard of a woman telling car lies.
Okay.
I got a lot of
that's a new one. If they do, that's a new one. You just schooled me on something. Cause I ain't never heard no female tell no car lies.
They used to brag a lot. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I had some
plenty of guys telling cop lies though.
Right. You know, that's why we hung around, listen to the lies about how many lies.
But them females ain't finna lie on they coochie. They ain't finna lie on they coochie like that.
No, not like that.
If they tell you they screw the dude, they screw that dude.
Oh, it's a fact.
Female.
Hey, Static. How you doing, Static?
Hey, I'm not doing it.
Static.
This is one person, one female to three males.
Go ahead, Monique.
Fair. Where did Together go to?
Monique, I feel you, baby girl.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I can't read that. I cannot read that.
You can. There it is. It's right there.
I have to read it.
Well, Monique on one tonight. She on one tonight. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Them California women, man, they gonna tell you straight up what the deal is.
Monique, one of y'all need to come up here. One of the females needs to come up here. This feels really crazy because right now I'm being right. Come on up here.
What's going on? Let me show up this right quick so I can say hi to the people in the chat room. What's up, chat room? Welcome. We just having a ball tonight, man. And y'all welcome to come here. Some other young lady, please come up with Yunu so we can at least try to eat it out.
Come on up here.
You knew you could have 5 women hit that panel. I guarantee out of the 5, 4 would at least four would agree with me. Because how many times, and let me ask you this, Tony and D-True, how many times, man, have you worked? Okay, how many times have you known where a female was dating a guy and she go back bragging to her friends about how good that dude was in the bed. And the friend would get curious.
Oh yeah,
and want to go test it out. I'm telling you.
And we'll make a way to meet you without her knowing.
Mm-hmm. I done seen that happen I don't seen that happen. Remember, you know, one thing about Atlanta, at one time Atlanta was known for having a whole lot of call centers. AT&T, GMAC, MCI. MCI was the top call center in Atlanta. I mean, man, you had like 3,000 employees, and out of the 3,000, man, I guarantee about 2,500 of them were females.
Yep.
And if you worked there, bro, it was like being in high school all over again.
Well, what's the call center? What kind of call center are you talking about?
It was one side was.
You talking about the nighttime call center?
No, not the call. Not for the girls.
No, baby, no. Get your mind out
Not
of
a party line.
It was a real no. It wasn't no 1-900 line service. MCI. You don't remember MCI?
Yeah.
MCI used to be a phone carrier.
I didn't.
Yeah, MCI. MCI. You remember MCI, don't you, Tony?
Yeah, she can Google it.
Yeah.
I believe you. Go ahead.
That should, if you got time, you come on up here.
But MCI, man, one side was a telemarketing side, you knew, and the other side was collections.
Right.
And the dude used to be smashing the females up in there. And the reason why the dudes would be smashing multiple females, because okay, you hit one. If you hit one and she friends with like 7 other of them females that work in there, you gonna have to hit the other ones too. Because she gonna go back bragging on how good you were in the bedroom, and then them other girls gonna be trying to get up on you.
Oh, they coming.
They're gonna be calling your extension and everything.
Leaving
letters at your desk, and all that, man. Putting notes on your windshield and all that. I'm telling you, man.
But I think somebody's leftovers.
I'm gonna ask Tony.
Leftovers.
I'm gonna ask Tony. I know this
question. That's true. Look, like I say, it's 50-50.
You're right, Monique.
It's 50-50. You know, it's just in our nature. That's all it is. It's just human nature. Y'all gotta remember.
That's why I want you up here.
But when you in your 20s, I advise anybody that's in their 20s, sow your oats. Get it out your system. It's best to get it out your system when you're single and when you're not in a relationship. That way, when you finally do settle down, and when you're ready to settle down, get with a woman and have a family or whatever, all of that is out your system.
Right.
All of that is out your system.
You be just sold them oats.
Don't listen. Don't be sowing your oats.
Don't be jumping. Don't be. See, life ain't like Hollywood. You can't be jumping. You can't be, okay, you go to high school, graduate, and then jump right up and get married. No, you ain't experienced nothing. You ain't experienced life.
You got a life.
You ain't experienced life. You got to get your oats, sow them oats, get that crap out your system, and then get mad. That's why a lot of the old heads used to always tell us, look, a man ain't really ready to get married until he turned 25 or get in his late 20s or early 30s.
Yep, 30.
Ain't nobody at 18, 19 years old really ready to get married. Because you ain't experienced life. You ain't experienced life. You just left the damn nest.
Right. You don't even know who you is. So, you know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
But I'm gonna ask y'all two this question right here. And I'm gonna put it on the women's side too.
Oh Lord.
If say a dude was having a bachelor party, right?
Monique agree with me, you know.
Yeah.
That's
Told
okay,
you.
honey. That's fine. You
I
can
told him to
agree with
see.
that.
I speak to everybody. I don't just speak to the man.
Let's see.
Can you let him
Let's
ask
just
the
say,
question that's going to take 30 minutes?
let's
Up in this joint.
let's just say your guys are friends, right? Got a friend, and you engaged to this woman, and would you tell him that woman been around town everybody don't had a turn, even them? Would you tell them before he get engaged to her, or after him got engaged to her?
What?
Repeat that again, bro. You be asking some long ass question.
Don't even
Repeat that again.
I said your friend about to get married, but yet y'all know the girl is no good. Everybody don't have it. Would you tell her before? Would you tell him before or after he got engaged?
Okay, let me tell you how I would handle this. Okay. Yes, I would tell him because I would not want to keep any secrets from my friend. I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna tell him, but I'm not going to try to talk him out of marrying her. I'm just gonna let him know so he will know. And I'm gonna let his decision be his decision. I'm not gonna encourage him either way. You know what I'm saying? Because see, the thing is, people, and I always say this, you don't believe it when I say this, but this is true. A lot of times people evolve and become better people. And if you don't believe that's true, I got one name for you. That's a perfect example. Malcolm X. Malcolm X, in his young days, he was the devil. He was a pimp, a drug dealer, and a drug addict, all rolled up in one. But he got incarcerated for like 11 years. And while he was in there, he found the Nation of Islam. He turned his life around, got saved. Then he met Betty. And he never cheated on her. He was the perfect husband to her.
That's what your mom say. Stop saying it like you know
Lord have mercy.
something.
You knew the man. Listen, here's how you know you knew. The man, and Tony, bag me up on this. Oh, here's how we know you knew. The man was under surveillance by the CIA and by the FBI. Just like they had Dr. King on the surveillance. They followed this man morning, noon, and night. Wiretapped his hotel rooms. Wiretapped his cars. Even when the man went to the bathroom, he was followed. And
So
the
there's no
reports
corruption going on there in the CIA. There's no corruption.
They didn't back then. Trust me. If they wasn't no corruption when they was following a black man. They was trying to get some dirt on him, and they couldn't get no dirt on him. Like they got it on Dr. King, because Dr. King was a he got down. he loved women, but Malcolm X, he was the perfect husband to Betty. So this notion that once a dog, always a dog, or once a 304, always a 304, that is not true. A lot of people, I'll say some people start off bad, but they evolve into better people. And that's that old saying, and I do believe this, it ain't how you start, it is how you finish.
Nope.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Whatever you start with, whatever you start with,
no,
just
no, it
end it
ain't
like that. Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
Yes,
No,
it
it
is.
ain't. I can
Yes, it is.
and I can give my personal experience. When I was with my son's mother, I was a dog. You know why? Because I wasn't ready to be in no long-term relationship. Because my dad sheltered me. I was a late bloomer.
Yep, we sure was.
I was a late bloomer, so I wasn't ready to be nobody's husband in my 20s. But when I got with the one I'm with now, got with her in my 30s, I became a man. And I have not even thought or looked at no other woman but her. I don't desire no other woman but her, because I became a man when I got with her. I was a boy when I was with my son's mother. I wasn't ready to be nobody's husband.
So okay, so my thing is, when I say you start the way you want it to end, you want to start it and you want to end it in the same way, is like this. When you get with somebody, right? The way you treat them, that's how you want to treat them the rest of the way. So it's better to treat them like less financially, I guess you could say. And then that way you don't have to worry about that throughout the whole relationship, because they'll see that you're not just trying to just spend money out of nowhere. And then you're just gonna keep doing it. So what you do is you start slow, and then you go with it, then you give it to them as you get married and relationship grows. That's what I'm trying to say. When you said you start different, you go, the way you start, you want to end better than you want to start. No, you don't. You want to start the way you want to start, the way you want the rest of the relationship to be. You don't want nothing different. You don't want nothing new, no surprises in the middle.
You're talking about something totally different.
Then what are you talking? It's the same thing.
Oh my God.
If somebody cheats on you, it's up to you to take it or not to take it. It's all to whoever wants to.
No, you're talking about something different, you know?
How? Then what?
Okay. What I'm saying is, and I agree with you, you are absolutely right. I agree with your points, but you're talking about something totally different. What I'm doing is I'm trying to tell these any young listeners out there that's in your 20s, that 2-3 years removed from high school, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Get it out of your system. Get it out of your system before you decide to get in a relationship with someone's daughter and break their heart. Get it out of your system. Sow your oats. And then, and that goes back to what Tony was saying. A lot of times people got to be honest with themselves. If you know you are not ready to be in a relationship with that man or that woman, don't waste their time. Be single and get it out of your system. Yeah. Be a player, be a little 304, get it out of your system, experience life, and then you get into a relationship. Don't be, you got hidden agendas. All you want is you want some pipe from this dude. You don't care about him. You don't love him. You ain't trying to get nothing serious with this person. Don't waste their time.
I agree.
Don't waste their time.
I agree with that part. That's the only part I agree with. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. And that's what that's the advice I can give young guys. You know what I'm saying? Don't you know what I'm saying? But when you do decide to get in a relationship with a woman, make sure that you are ready. Don't be saying, "Oh, baby, yeah, I love you. Let's get in a relationship." Knowing damn well you're not ready. Because all you're going to do is hurt her, break her heart, cheat on her.
Yep.
Okay. So now I have a question. Hold on one second. I have a question. Now let's flip this around. What about the women? Do you think women should be sowing their oats as well or not?
I'm not a woman. I can't answer that question.
No. I'm asking you. I'm just asking you. Do you think that women should be able to sow their oats as well?
Well, see, the thing is, let me say something. When it come to that right there, all right, it's not the same. You know, I'm gonna
Right,
tell you
because it's a
why.
woman.
But
Because
no,
it's a woman
no, 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 no,
that's
no, no, no,
sexual.
no, no, no. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me finish.
Okay. Go ahead.
When it comes to sex, you knew it's not the same for men and women. Let me tell you why. Because women control when, how, where, what time. Y'all are the gatekeepers.
Don't forget if. Don't forget
No, no,
if.
no, no. If. I'm sorry, if. Y'all are the gatekeepers. Y'all decide if it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, what time, how, what position. Y'all control all of that. How many times? It could be one time. You may have it dead set in your mind. Okay, you ain't gonna get it but one time. He thinking he gonna get another chance more than multiple times. Some women already have it. I'm just gonna hit him one time. Y'all are the gatekeepers. Y'all control that department.
That didn't answer my question.
So what I'm saying is, it ain't no. My advice would be for both to experience life. That don't mean you got to run out there having sex with multiple men. Just experience life.
Okay, so what
Don't
about?
up and jump and marry the first man that you get connected to. I see a lot of people doing that, and some people, it worked. Then a lot of people, for some people, I put it like this: the percentage is small. The percentage is very small.
Very.
Okay. So do you think, like I said, you have not answered my question. You went around it. I haven't heard you say yes or no. Do you think women should sow their oats as well, or should it just be men? That's all I want to know.
Yes, women should sow their oats too. Listen.
I think it would be a good idea, but it's not necessary. Okay, because the thing is, hold on. The thing is, you got to remember, man. You can't lump what a man and a woman. You know why, man? Because a woman is a lady. All right, us men, we cut different. Y'all are ladies.
You guys
Y'all are ladies.
So men are tools.
You ain't getting what I'm saying. You ain't getting. Hold on. You ain't getting what I'm. You are not getting what I'm saying. All right.
If you let me bring it down right quick.
You ask the average woman, do they want a virgin? Do they want their man to be a virgin? They're gonna tell you hell no. You ask the average man, how do you feel about dating a virgin? A female that's a virgin? Man, their eyes are light up. Because that would be the ultimate prize, to get your hands on a female that's a virgin. But a female, hey man, I wish we had together up here. There ain't no female, don't too many females want no damn man that's a virgin. Huh? Hello?
I'm still waiting for you now.
Hello?
I would.
You got, oh shit. Come on now.
I would have. Because I knew that I wouldn't know, because then I would have been like, hey, I was his one and only.
Thank you for keeping it real. Together, thank you for keeping it real. One thing I know, together
she
gonna keep
be
it
on
real.
shenanigans anyway. She on shenanigans anyway.
That ain't no shenanigan. Don't no woman. Let me tell you something. When a man, look, a woman want their man to be a man when she get with him. A man, a dude that's a virgin, that ain't no man. That's a boy. You gonna have to teach him everything you know in the dang bedroom. You gonna have to conduct classes. You a grown woman. You gonna have to teach that grown man how to pump, how to satisfy you, how to eat your coochie, how to kiss on your neck, how to hit your hot spots. You gonna have to teach him all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna have to teach him all of that. You gonna have to teach him everything you know in the dang bedroom. You gonna have to conduct classes. You a grown woman. You gonna have to teach that grown man how to pump, how to satisfy you, how to eat your coochie, how to kiss on your neck, how to hit your hot spots. You gonna have to teach him all of that.
You see what Monique said, don't you?
Yeah, get on my nerves.
She said, I know I don't, Mo. That's what I'm saying. Most women would. Man, ask any woman that's ghost watching.
But you know what?
MU, if you still in here. MU, if you ghost watching, type. Misunderstood. If you ain't here ghost watching, type in the chat. Type 1 if you agree with me. Type 2 if you agree with you.
It don't matter.
Don't no
It
woman
doesn't
want no
matter.
damn virgin, baby.
I'm my own person. I don't go by no ones and twos. I don't care about no 1 and 2 in the chat. Are you kidding me?
Don't no woman. Why would you want? Look, y'all are the gatekeepers of sex. Okay, when you meet a man, you want a man. You want that man to already know how to please and satisfy you. And those kind of skills, my friend, my sister, my beautiful sister, those kind of skills don't fall out the sky. You develop them skills by on-the-job training.
Okay, so what's wrong with training each other?
Look, now that's the only way. That's the only way. Both of y'all got to be virgins.
There you go. That's
the
what I'm
girl
talking
next
about.
boy. But how many? Look, this is 2024. This ain't the 1950s. How many people in it do you think that it ends up that way? Growing up in the same neighborhood, living next door to each other, playing in the sandbox together. You best friend. You thinking about what's that movie, y'all? Love and Basketball. That's Hollywood.
Monique, you crazy.
That's Hollywood, man. Come on. You know that's not real life.
Monique, you great.
But it sound good. It sound good. But in real life, that's Hollywood.
You say so. You say so.
Your virgin ain't gonna know nothing about how to please your body. He ain't gonna know nothing. You got to teach him everything. You got to teach him everything. You got to teach him everything. And look, man, it ain't easy. Look, you know, as a woman, it ain't easy teaching no man how to eat coochie. Every man don't learn as fast as other men. Every man ain't a fast learner.
But they gotta learn. They gotta learn.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay, now can I say this? Well, you so much. I know it's the whole stove.
See, you newbie up here capping. She know darn well. She ain't gonna waste her time. She is not gonna waste her time with no dude that's a virgin.
Listen.
You're right.
I can understand your new point of view because listen, even in this day and age, this being 2024, about to be 2025, it's a motherfucking majority of people that's clumped in the category right now that ain't even experienced sex yet. It's a multitude of them motherfuckers. You know, they just ain't being outspoken. But it's a community out there that exists already. You feel what I'm saying? So I can understand what she's saying, you know. And like you said, if a man ran into a virgin woman right now, you damn right the odds gonna pop up, man. Cause man, see, that's the jackpot. That's the golden ticket. You dig what I'm saying? Man, so in that instance, we would be teaching.
It's a man. Do you know it's a man that lived their whole life and never
Never
tap a virgin?
That's what I'm saying. Golden ticket.
I gotta be honest. I was not capping, but I was trolling you, and it worked.
I know you was. I know you were trolling me. Yeah, I know you were. I know you were.
That's why I told you. I told you, man. You stole it. Man, that was on point. I love it, man. You dig what I'm saying? This is a good, healthy dialogue, though, man. And this is what we need right now. Listen, y'all better buckle up, boy. We got 4 years of a show that's finna happen. So you better get your passport and have your escape route plan. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I got mine. Monique said,
All right. So look, I do have to go though. I'm glad I have fun up here, but I do have to go because I have I've already told you I gotta go to my dentist cleaning tomorrow. So
Oh, your appointment in the morning?
yeah, it's at 9:40 in the morning, but I get up at 7,
Oh yeah.
ready to go.
You sure tomorrow? You sure tomorrow?
Boy, yeah, there you go. There you go.
Don't you start with me.
There you go. Hey, that's D true.
You know what I'm talking about too.
You know D true gonna slide one in on you.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, but don't worry, she really got to go. She got hot the bar. Now she gotta go. Hey, she gotta go wake her husband up now.
That's what that is. She gotta go take it out on him.
I just said I gotta go get some sleep. Stop playing with me.
Thank you.
I cannot with you. I cannot.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, you guys. Thank you guys.
Good night.
This was fun.
Yeah,
Fun troll.
Nah, don't do too much damage to their headboard.
Stop playing with me. You're gonna stop playing with me. That's not gonna be. You're lucky I can't get loud out here.
Hey, look, hey, I'm gonna tell you, hey, well, Saturday they kick our show. Right before we go live, I'm gonna you in trouble.
I know. No, I'm in trouble tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
I'm in trouble tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for real. Good night.
Good night.
100.
All right, good night, you know.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
But what I was about to say was that when you're in a relationship with a female, and I heard a female say this. When you're in a relationship with a man, they say he conquers the woman, right? But when she go lay with somebody else, another man will conquer her. See what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But we got to vent, got to be true to ourselves, and true to each other. Look,
salute to you, Simply Deep. Salute to you.
I'm not. Me and Mondo ain't gonna tell me. Pinpoint each other lies out real.
Man, we OGs, man. We're gonna tell you like it is.
You better know it, man.
I already know. I'm telling you, we gonna make a whole lot of men and women mad on this live tonight. I guarantee you a whole lot of men and women look at their spouse like, look at that shit with a like. With that crazy look on their face. Would I be lying if I said that?
No, you pretty much real.
But yeah, every person, people, strap up. Men, be careful who lay down with and shoot the club up men. And women, be careful who you lay down with and let shoot the club up with. Because it might not be no good. Anything else, fellas?
What's happening? Much love, man. We got so let's keep being 100.
Yeah. Salute to everybody. Hey, look, all jokes aside, you know, any young brother that's gonna watch the playback on this, I'm serious, man. Just before you go jumping in relationships or running down the aisle trying to get married, you know, get it out your system first. Get it out your system. Don't wait till you get married or get into a relationship and then try to get out there and sow your. That's, you know, that makes no sense.
Real,
Don't waste nobody's daughter's time. Just get it out your system and make sure you're ready when you do decide to get in a relationship. Other than that, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm Armando Black. Wolfpack for life. Oh, peace and blessings.
Tony, your final thoughts, your final words, and your shout out. Tony?
Oh man, Jack. I thought that was it right there. I keep getting the feedback.
Yeah, you keep getting the feedback.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say
Try it now, Tony.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
While you talk.
No, okay. Mondo, he stepped out, man. But yeah, man, I just want to say, the truth. Thanks for always coming with the truth, man, because that's what we need, man. You know, shout out to the chat room, man. Y'all be 100 on point all the time. Chat room is always lit, man. You know, we all we got, man. We gonna continue to be real with each other, man. You feel what I'm saying, man? You can catch me every Saturday and Sunday at KCCR Radio, Cityscape, man, in Brownstone, from 7 to 9 p.m., man. You know, with the eye of the storm. 7 to 9 p.m. every Saturday and Sunday, KCCR Radio, Cityscape. You dig what I'm saying? And keep on lifting each other up, man.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this right here. I say this and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Ladies, gentlemen, be true to yourself. Some people you be with is just for a season. But don't miss out the one you're supposed to be with for a lifetime. And take care of yourself, your health. If you know you're not ready to have no child, no babies, whatever, this goes out to the men and women. Don't have sex. And do like some of the old heads that's back in the old days, whatever. That's why they said marriage before carry. Marry before carry. Because stay true to yourself. The way you stay true to yourself is love and respecting yourself. Because when you love and respect yourself, you can see through all the BS. Love yourself. When you love yourself, self-love is the best kind of love you can get. Because who can love you better than you love yourself? I'm your host, The Truth. I'd like to thank my guests, Tony Williams, Armando, together, and thank you to the chat. Thank you to the chat. They keep it real. They keep it real. Peace. We are out.